At the late 2000s, Capcom wanted to fix a problem with Devil May Cry. And that problem be what many fans complain about, that Devil May Cry had a weak or not a very good story. At that time, Capcom was outsourcing its games to Western developers to have a crack at it. They had a meeting with Ninja Theory, which was very good at that time at storytelling, and handled combat in a way they were impressed with. They gave them full control of the creative direction and development of the game, tell them to make their own idea of Dante and his world, or should I say make a Western idea of this demon hunter. TGS of 2010, the world got its first look at Dante, and well, people responded in a way Ninja Theory or Capcom didn't expect.
What the fuck is wrong with his hair?
This new Dante looks like a smoking emo junkie. Ah.
I will ask you again.
Dante looks like a fucking emo kid.
Skunk hair? I mean, who is it? Who is he now? Sweeney Todd?
He's probably gonna cry in the middle of battle like, my mom's dead!
You dressing up in a Halloween costume that's not even remotely close to what Dante looks like, nigga. You got the jacket and the guns.
My name is Dante.
What the fuck is this? This is not Dante.
Fucking act so fucking faggy, emo fucking hair.
That was signs of major problem for the series. When the game was released, well, let's say it had so many problems. From the combat running at 30 FPS, to everything about the character, to everything about the story. Oh god, the story. Some people liked it, but almost the whole DMC fandom hated it. Everything can just be boiled down to one statement: Ninja Theory did not understand Dante. Which brings us to the topic of this video: who does a franchise or character belong to? And the answer to that is the fans. The fans spend more time with the character more than its director, creator, or even its company belongs to. The company might sell the franchise, might change the director, could change its writers, but the fans cannot be changed. They could either increase or decrease depending on which direction the franchise is heading. A director and writer's job is to write and direct for multiple series, not to just stay on one franchise for the rest of their lives. But a fan can stay on one franchise for the rest of his life if he wants to. That becomes a problem or a blessing in any given media. You see, whatever creates a fandom creates guidelines in that fandom. Those guidelines could be character design, motivation, core beliefs, characteristics, world, music, attitude, and even dress code. It is a blessing because it makes a character more relatable, making people care about their fights and struggles in life. It gives elements people wish to achieve and aspire to. It doesn't really matter what age, sometimes it has the same effect. It's also a guideline for future creative team to have a blueprint to work off from, and trust me, blueprints are very effective in stuff like this. But at the same time, it is a problem because a fandom is overprotective of its franchise, like a wolf fighting any kind of change a series is going to. Changes are good if they are done the right way, and the right ways is considering the guidelines of the fandom. But there are some people in any given fandom who just hate change. Like, let's look at music. A large majority of a musician's fans do not like the idea of their music changing or their artist changing his style. Some look at those changes as the artist selling out, lazy, or just doesn't have that fire they once had. Many wanting their artist to remain the same over the years, which isn't really a good thing for any artist, because an artist grow and that grow will affect his type of music or how they looked at life before. And even if an artist really doesn't want to change, time changes and those artists will have to either cope or fade out with the times. So it's kind of unrealistic for music not to change. You see, sometimes change comes from corporate greed. Companies want more money and they decide to make something and say it's for the new fans and the old fans to get with the times, which is an insult to the original fandom, and it never ends well when company does this, because the fandom may have 20 million fans and you're making something that is not for those 20 million fans but for potential fans that you don't even have yet. There's no universe that is supposed to work unless you are trying to start a civil war between the fans and the company, which you have done a very good job on. And again, that 20 million fans may have become 20 million in the span of 6 to 7 years and you're just going to kick them out like that. That's not a good idea. Let's talk about another franchise. In April of 2019, the first trailer of Sonic the movie was released. And we know how that all went. Now, from the reaction of everyone, which is the internet, the director and the creative team had two choices. One, tell everybody to shut up, it's not for the old fans, it's for the new fans. Or two, listen to its fans. They listened to their fans by saying, we hear you. And they all went back to the drawing board, pushing back the release day of the movie and fixing all the problems. This touched fans in ways that have never been seen before. And when Sonic came out in the theaters, they supported it. It got positive reviews and even beat out Birds of Prey. Let that sink in. A video game movie beats a comic book movie. Why? Because they listen to their fans. You see, entertainment medium affects people differently. A game may help somebody in his hard times. A song might become very popular in someone's awesome moments of his life, giving that person nostalgia anytime he hears it. A movie franchise giving somebody new possibilities and ideas. A game giving somebody a friend or a group of people that they create strong bonds with. We humans always hold on to what makes us happy, and many times we try to get our friends and loved ones into it. But for a company, a franchise is just another cash grab. If it's selling now, that's good. A better one comes up and is selling better than the other one, they will abandon that other one. And not at any point it is their fault. They are running a business and profit is the end result of any business. And many people in that company's job is to look for the next possible big thing. No franchise or artist can be the best all the time. So on paper, yes, the rights to a franchise belong to a company or the company. They have the right to do whatever they want with it. But the right to love the franchise belongs to the fans. Accepting it, protecting its identity belongs to the fans. Never abandoning or forgetting the franchise belongs to the fans. A company may cut off or abandon a franchise, but the fandom do not know the meaning of that word. You could say the company is like a father who isn't really always around. Even when he's around, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not. But the fandom is the mother, ever loving through good and bad times, always there and ever ready to love his kid. The mother always gets violent when the father does something unspeakable to their child. So like I said, the franchise belongs to the fans. You can't hurt them, you can't insult them. You can only love them the same way they love you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and happy new year. Yeah, although it's kind of later, yeah, I know. I really want to thank you guys who watch my video. If you watch almost all my video, any of my video, I really want to thank you guys. You guys are so freaking awesome. There'll be an announcement in my next video, which I urge anyone who watches this video should watch that one too. All of these are going to be said in that video, which pertains to this channel and the future of this channel. Anyway, like and share this video if you think it's worth sharing. Let's talk in the comment section what you think about fandom and companies and how things are going for the future. Let's talk about franchise you love and the ones you think should die out. So I catch you in the next video. Stay dangerous, people.